Hello everyone, I'm Heather Fleming, founder of Conscious Nutrition. Welcome to my community via social media or my newsletter. So happy to have you here. Oh wow, this nutrition thing I thought would get easier in my last 20 plus years in my career. But I've been doing a lot of research today because I'm trying something new and I wanted to share it all with you. And of course I follow some other amazing nutrition well-being coaches. And it feels confusing because of course I follow some vegan people and some beautiful paleo people. Well, what that's done for me is make it clear that I'm just here to keep sharing the happy medium, like how to keep it real. Because if I woke up every day trying to do it right, that right there is that actually might not be healthy, right? That recovering perfectionist, obsessive energy of always waiting for the other shoe to drop. I have a friend / colleague who has a new client that was recently diagnosed with cancer, and she reached out to me so we could powwow about it. My friend, I haven't connected with the beautiful woman that is experiencing this diagnosis, but my friend couldn't have said it perfectly. She passed on what's going on with her. She, of course, dove into nutrition research and was like, wow, I don't know if what can I eat? Am I ever going to be able to eat again? Almost like I don't want to eat again. Like just like throwing your hands up in the air. Does anyone know that feeling? And then the second thing she said, except I want to comfort eat. And that was the whole reason I do my career right there, is these different voices and dialogues in our head. I get it. We all have them. I haven't met many people who don't. So we call it our little village up there. And if you haven't taken my quiz yet, take my food relationship quiz and you'll find out if you're the rebeler. Obviously this one's the comforter, and the one where she's so confused would maybe be the detacher or the obsessiver, just like I give up, or obsessive. I'm like, I'm gonna do it right, I'm just gonna push through. There's times where we can gently push our resistance, but then there's times like what else are we not assessing or reasoning with too. So speaking of all that, I'm here to just share beautiful balance. So a couple weeks ago I did a chicken broth blog because I was craving the gelatinous collagen, and it was wonderful. I had gastritis, a little stomach inflammation, and I ate it, healed up in a couple days, and I froze the rest. And then you're never gonna believe this, a vegan version came into my life like a week later. I shopped for my beautiful friend. She's in her 80s. She's like a friend, mentor, colleague, and she had these ingredients on her list. And my little left brain science nutrition Heather was like, how do I not know what this recipe is? Why? I need to know. So I bought her crazy amount of groceries, and then I bought my little, I had to try it. So I can't wait to share it all with you. She called it Kanten, so it's Kanten. So I'm saying Kanten instead of canteen, maybe one or the other, or otherwise known as agar, which is a seaweed, and it's made of two different sea vegetables, and they only use traditional steps. It's more familiar with Japan, but I believe it came from Malaysia, the name too. And so the seaweed is washed, boiled to a gel, pressed, and freeze dried. Oh my God, I'm not doing another take. This is already a few. Using only winter's freeze and thaw cycles. I thought that was so cool. So I crave gelatinous a lot, obviously. So here's the finished product, which I'll show you. So doesn't it even look like collagen? And I'll taste it for you all too. I know my cravings book, I talk about why we crave gelatinous substances. I have a lot of clients crave gummy. I don't have the gummy craving, but I've got that. It actually kind of reminds me of the middle of lemon bars. You know what I'm talking about? And it has a little lemon flavor and apple, which you'll see the ingredients. So this is wonderful for vegans. It's great for our stomach lining. Sea vegetables have wonderful minerals in for us. So super cool. All right. And then this was the other ingredient, was kuzu root, which is an ancient root. And here it is. It's like chunky. It's like a starch. Again, it's versatile. It has calming properties. Just think of remember aloe vera, even for your digestive lining and your bowels? Like it has the same type of consistency, maybe a little less astringent than aloe vera too. And this is to thicken things up. Again, vegan too, and it's an ancient root. So we got a little bit of extra calming properties, which in this week's blog is I talk about the vagus nerve. And then the other ingredient was organic apple juice, right? So I made it yesterday, and then of course my burner just went out. I made it on this burner yesterday too. But I'll give you the exact amount. Basically it's 2 cups of apple juice, and then you mix in the agar. I might make a little bit more. My pan, I'm using the one pan I have right now, but then you mix in 3 tablespoons of that. Then what I didn't do well yesterday, and my friend Lokai explained to me, she actually emailed me without even me asking her, is that I should have whisked this better. I kind of just mixed it. So here's the kuzu root, and also sometimes have a D in it. So mix that, and I think that's gonna make it a little better. I didn't mix it with a whisk. Whisk it. I mixed it and not whisked it. But then you boil and you simmer, boil, simmer, and I'll put that below. But here is the amazing flavor. I've had it sitting out for a little bit, so it's getting a little super great snack. Again, it has the apple lemon. It totally tastes like the middle of lemon bar. Like you could sweeten it up and give yourself a lemon bar fix too, which is super fun. So another option, instead of feeling, oh, I just can only do chicken broth or collagen, that's the only gelatin. So there is a vegan option too. And again, I'm not an all or noner. And am I going to eat this for every day for the rest of my life? Probably not. But if I had that stomach thing that happened again, which we're human and it will, health isn't a straight arrow, it's a straight line. It's very dynamic. And so if I'm like, oh wow, oh, chicken doesn't sound good, guess what? I'll access this resource now in our brain. So that's what I'm here for you all, is to share this happy medium and make it a little more digestible, nutrition pun intended. If you want to join some of my my communities, I have a free private Facebook group community, which the link is below here, and that's a great place to ask me questions or do one of my courses, which I have 2 coming up. I'm teaming up with my friend Buffy Owens of Conscious Movements. She's a Feldenkrais practitioner, so we're using movement and awareness with nutrition, and that is called Feel Your Meal. It begins October 19th. And then my next one is my appetizer course beginning October 27th. Yes, 27th. And that's a great way just again to put your toe in. Okay, where is my nutrition at? What is my baseline? What do I want to even, what baby step do I want? So that beautiful woman experiencing cancer, that's all I recommend. It's one baby step each day. And we keep learning about the most important, beautiful person I know, you. And the more you learn about that, again, the more we'll feel balance in our emotional, physical, and mental bodies. So thank you all for tuning in and letting me do my happy, medium, heartfelt, compassionate nutrition approach with a touch of science. That'd be a long tagline, wouldn't it? All right, thanks so much.